There's been some rumors that a person has been locked out of his house for about a week. How long was it? Why did he get locked out? Let's find out on Limitless Club. All right, so here is the story. The Amazon house is not an Amazon house, it's a smart house, and it was shut down by Microsoft. The title is Amazon shuts down customer's smart home for a week after delivery driver claimed he heard racist slur through Ring doorbell. Oh, looks like a misunderstanding to me. Even though no one was home. I see. Was this the truth? Amazon reportedly shut down a customer's smart home after a delivery driver claimed he heard a racial slur coming through the doorbell even though no one was home. Ooh. Brandon Johnson, a Baltimore, Maryland, came home on May 25th to find that he had been locked out of his Amazon Echo, which many devices, including his lights, are connected to. So everything in his house, like lights, maybe even showers, sometimes showers are connected to a smart home. He would later learn that Amazon locked him out of his account after delivery driver dropped off package the day before. Jackson, an engineer at Microsoft, said everything seemed fine after the package arrived at his home and intently thought he was locked out because someone had tried to access my account repeatedly, triggering a lockout. So interesting. So someone was trying to access his account repeatedly, triggering a lockdown. At least that's what he thought. But what actually happened? Oh. But none of that was true. See? There you go. Now, I'm not saying that the Microsoft guy was lying. From his perspective, he actually was locked out or hacked. All right? So, continuing the story, a representative directed him to an email he received from an executive that provided a phone number to call. When he called the number, he was told in a somewhat accuracy tone that the driver had reported receiving racist remarks from his doorbell. This incident left me with a house full of unresponsive devices, a silent Alexa, and a lot of questions, he wrote on Medium. So, from his perspective, everything was screwed up. Jackson, who is black, said most of the neighborhood and its delivery drivers are also African American, and it would be highly unlikely that we would make such remarks. Finally, when I asked that what made the alleged incident occurred, I realized it was practically impossible for anyone in my house to have made those comments, as nobody was home around that time, approximately 6:05 p.m., he wrote. After reviewing the doorbell footage, he learned the device had given an automatic reply saying, "Excuse me, can I help you?" He also said the video showed the driver had been wearing headphones during the interaction and must have misinterpreted the message. Ooh. The next day, he was completely locked out of his account, and it was rendered unusable during their initial investigation. So there we go. Locked out of his house because Amazon had to investigate. So he was without a smart house. His smart stuff wasn't working. Did his shower work? how connected are these Amazon houses? That's the real question. Continuing, the Baltimore narrative claimed to have the Baltimore native claimed to have sent over video evidence to Amazon and didn't hear back for days. When he did, he told it was he was told it would take 2 business days to resolve. So it wasn't until 6 days later. Okay, so it's about 7 days, 7 days. He regained access to his account with no follow-up email to inform me of the resolution. And that's pretty sloppy right there. Come on, Amazon, you could do better than that. Which has led me to question my relationship with Amazon. I think I know what it is. He was working for Microsoft. He was working for the enemy. That's what I think. It's all a conspiracy, guys. After nearly a decade of loyalty, I've been given a harsh reminder that a misunderstanding can lead to such drastic measures, he wrote. It seems more reasonable to handle such issues in a more compartmentalized way, rather than a blanket shutdown of all devices. Due to his experience, I am seriously considering discontinuing my use of Amazon Echo devices and will caution others about this incident. Well, you won't have to worry about me using Amazon Echo devices because I never use them. The closest I get to Amazon is Amazon TVs. That's it. Amazon TVs and Amazon Prime, right? Due to this experience, I am seriously considering discontinuing. Okay, continuing. The University of Maryland graduate said he is now considering using Raspberry Pi devices rather than those connected to Amazon. Yeah, I've heard of Raspberry devices. They've used it for a lot of crypto stuff too. Basically, it's like hardware it's like software that you can use for different things, right? I'm not sure if it's an open source type software, but I have heard certain devices using Raspberry, including some crypto mining devices that are more geared towards cellular or internet based crypto mining. So a Raspberry has been around for a while now, and it's been widely used for many types of things, according to what I've heard. All right. So Amazon told DailyMail.com in a statement, "We work hard to provide customers with a great experience while also ensuring drivers who deliver Amazon packages to feel safe. In this case, we learned through our investigation that the customer did not act inappropriately, and we're working directly with the customer to resolve their concerns while also looking at ways to prevent a similar situation from happening again." Well, how about just don't turn off the guy's freaking house? Huh? How about that? Maybe that would help. So the DailyMail.com reached out to Jackson for comments. So, yeah, did he comment? I don't know. So far, I don't see anything. Here's another a post. Here's a post. So from Mac Rumors, I'm not a fan of Louis Roseman, but this is an interesting discussion if you don't want to watch the video. Basically, what happened was an Amazon driver wearing headphones delivered a package. The driver misheard an automatic response from their Ufi doorbell. Amazon completely shut down the customer's account, locking him out of his smart home devices. I'm not sure if he had any way to manually override, but it sucks when you can turn on lights. When you can't turn on lights or use heat or AC because you have a smart thermostat that's non-functional. He was able to get the situation resolved, but it wasn't right away, so he was without his smart functionality for a week or so. My question is for those who have been automation my question is for those who have these automations and smart home devices, do you have some type of backup system in case someone at whatever corporation decides to disconnect you? Can you still control your air conditioning and heat without using the smart thermostat? Or would you have installed a non smart replacement? I would have. This is kind of scary, as I think eventually we're all going to live in smart homes where everything is controlled by some type of Alexa or Siri device or Microsoft device or Apple, right? So here's a reply. Basically, what happened was an Amazon driver wearing headphones delivered a package. The driver misheard the automatic response. Blah blah. Okay, is that ready? So we have some replies here. Whose home was shut down? The Amazon. Who home was shut down? The Amazon driver's home or the Amazon customer's home? Personally, I wouldn't want Wi-Fi enabled AVEC or Wi-Fi most things, as they draw more power than their non-Wi-Fi counterpart. I even regret getting those smart speakers and smart wall clock. Smart wall clock is kind of nice if you're OCD with keeping time accurate to a second automatically. So some people like that because, smart houses are and devices are convenient until they're not, right? Until they're shut down. And that's the problem with these smart houses. We need a backup system. I think these smart houses need to be a little bit more customized, open source, figure out a way for the customers to have access to the accounts without Amazon shutting it down. Let us shut it down, right? Let us figure it out, right? And I think third parties are a good idea too, as long as you can have access to the third party. Because if the customer service is not really doing much to if the customer service isn't doing much to tackle the problem, it's kind of difficult to really know what to do, right? Imagine being out of your smart devices. What if your smart device controls the shower? There's a show called Mr. Robot where they I won't say what happened, but I think it was a few seasons later. They started controlling one of their enemies or someone they're trying to get from their smart home, and they were the stars of the show, but the lady was, I guess, some random lady who they were trying to capture or something shady, in order to get something done to protect themselves from other shady people, whatever. Get my point. Hacker stuff, right? So the guy hacked into her house, and she basically ended up dying eventually because the way they hacked her, and I think an accident happened or something. But basically, they hacked her the whole house, and I believe it was connected to the shower as well. So in order to turn on your shower, you would need a smart device. You can actually turn the shower water really hot or not use it at all. You can turn up the heat. You can do anything you want. And you've heard stories like this from hackers, that every once in a while gets to a smart house and they do crazy things to the house, potentially killing the person. So it's actually very, very dangerous to have a smart house these days, until we figure out a way to protect ourselves and override whatever's going on immediately. Maybe using more of a cellular service that may not be connected to Wi-Fi if needed. Something to switch the connection if needed, and everything's saved in some way, right? So I think a wireless internet connection override might work, meaning like you can connect to your smartphone's internet in order to override the device, or the device can, since that it's been hacked somehow and shut down, turn back on your device only, and only you can use it from another internet source. Who knows? But in order to do that, the account would need to be changed automatically. So maybe you can have a backup account that automatically activates, log out everybody else. You get the email saying, okay, this is your account, log in. Maybe you have it saved. Maybe nobody knows about it because it's encrypted. So you have everything written down in a specific folder for the best security possible. There's many ways to do it. It's kind of like a crypto key, kind of use it. You write down your number and then nobody knows the number because it's not even stored on your device. But you have to take serious responsibility to keep it safe and make sure it's not lost. So, yeah, from my opinion, I think, this is this is a story that makes you wonder, doesn't it? Yes. I guess that's it for the story, guys. I don't know what to say. If you are locked out of your house, make sure you have a backup system and a system where you can get back in your house. And if you can get in your house, can you use your shower? To me, that's important. I need to take showers, right? And I think the lights are less important. I think just having your computer and all that stuff backed up is good, and having a generator that can help, an outside internet source that doesn't rely on your home Wi-Fi helps. So if that makes sense, guys. All right. Hope you like that. And for all you smartphone people, be safe. Like, share, subscribe, guys. Let's get this channel to 1.5 million subscribers. Let's go. Hope you enjoyed it. Till next time. Peace.